Hello folks, Reloading Bench back with you once again. And I wanted to make a video about a product, glasses, from a company, Zenni.com, that I've been doing business with for about 15 years. So this is not paid, it's not an endorsement. It's what I'm going to call my experience and my degree of satisfaction with a company. So again, I think this started 2010-ish, when Zenni burst onto the scene. And I could be off by a few years. Maybe they were on or before, or maybe a little bit after. But in any case, I've been a glasses wearer my entire life, ever since I think first or second grade. So long ass time, since the 70s. And I can remember constantly breaking glasses on the playground, coming home. My parents would be upset, have to go get new glasses, and it would take weeks and all this other stuff. And then in the 80s, who was it? Who was the 1 hour place? 1 hour glasses. Can't remember, but that was all a big scamicus as well. In any case, glasses were always ridiculously expensive, because by the time you picked out some cool frames, whether they were plastic, metal, titanium, whatever, and then you put your lenses in, and the lenses became thicker and thicker every year. These got more expensive, even with compressed lenses and blah, 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 blah. So I think the last time I paid my adult life, back in the late 2000s, maybe 2008, 2009, right before Zenni, I think the last pair of prescription, single vision prescription lenses and frames were something like I think it was just under $600, minus my healthcare discount, my insurance discount. I think out of pocket, it was just under $300. And then I found Zenni. And the rest is history, because I don't buy overpriced glasses anymore. In fact, my approach with Zenni was, let me buy a piece of shit pair of glasses that I think the frames, and these were not them, similar, were like $6.95. So I went ultra cheap with the frames, ultra cheap with everything in terms of all their options. And when I got the lenses, when I got the glasses and I tried them on, they were the most comfortable glasses with no adjustment necessary. And how you always go in and the optometrist has to adjust something to your ears and whatnot. They fit perfect and they felt perfect. And I was blown away. I'm like, okay, those cost me next to nothing out of pocket. And they were one of the best pairs of glasses I ever owned. So fast forward to about 2018, 2019. This pair of glasses I'm currently wearing, or parts of these glasses I'm currently wearing, and they're starting to come apart. There you can see the flaking and whatnot. I've had them forever, not too scratched up. They've done very well for me. I get my eyes checked every year, and this is the first time in my life where the optometrist is like, hey, your eyes are improving. They're actually improving. So every time I would get a pair of glasses, I would keep the old pair. And I think it was 2 years ago, I ordered a spare pair. And this is my spare pair. So these are unused. I even got the clip for, I think, $5. I think these frames were $12.95. And these are trifocal, lineless, invisible line trifocals. Again, I was blown away by the trifocal when I first tried them back in the late teens. Amazing, just wonderful. So I keep this pair of glasses in my toiletry bag. So it's always there, never used. And we recently went on a cruise. So I had this in my toiletry bag in the cruise. And we spent the day in port. I don't remember which port it was. And then I came home, or we came home. I was laying on the bed. I took my glasses off, and I fell asleep. And when I woke up, I rolled over, sat up, and I'm like, where are my glasses? And I looked under my big fat ass, and that's where my glasses were. So they weren't broken, as this is, but they were bent so severely, and again, it was this pair that I'm wearing, so obviously you can tell what I did. I tried, and it was the right temple, whatever this thing is called. So the glasses was, they were sitting like, this was sitting, 3/4 of an inch up compared to this temple. So here I am trying to bend it and bend it and bend it and bend it, being very cautious not to break it. And then I tried to do the same with the other side, thinking I could match that. And as I was doing the left side, head in my hand, snap. And again, this pair of glasses. So I'm like, fuck me. And then I'm thinking, where can I get some crazy glue, super glue? We all know that's never going to work. I mean, let's be real. Crazy glue is a scam. It's just not going to work. So I put these aside and I pulled out my spare pair and wore those for the rest of the trip. Came home and thought, I've got so many old pairs of glasses over the years. So I took the temple. I don't know if that's what this thing's called. You would think somebody who wears glasses all their life would know what this earpiece thing off of this frame. And so you can tell that, this green does not match this bluish green. Who cares at this point? I now have, working old glasses, which, I'm happy with, and they fit great, because when I tried to fix my broken glasses, they were tilted on my face and I was getting dizzy just looking out of them because they weren't sitting right. Nothing more frustrating to somebody who wears glasses than when the glasses don't fit right and everything looks a little funky while you're wearing them. So knowing I was in a pinch and I was down to wearing my only spare pair, I decided while I was on the boat to reach out to Zenni. I logged in. All my prescription information is there. I ordered similar, because I'm a creature of habit, and that's what's in this bag. These two pairs of glasses. So Zenni has, and their prices have gone up over the years as well. So the purple came in the big one. The blue came in the big one, and the purple came in the small bag. And the reason I ordered two was because I hadn't yet fixed this pair, and I wasn't sure, if I would be able to. So then this would be my only pair of glasses I would be wearing. So I went on Zenni and I ordered, I went to fill out everything, and I ordered another pair. So these are brand new. Different color, slightly different color, because this one, which I would prefer, is no longer made. So this is my new spare pair. But Zenni, and when I did all the pricing, and these are trifocals with all the bells and whistles, when I did all the pricing, this came to like $70 some odd. But Zenni has hey, if you order $89, which is the magic number, free shipping. And I don't know how much shipping would have been. So I thought to myself, because I did this last year, that I ordered these safety glasses, the Z87-2 spec. There's a ANSI safety standard spec. So these meet that standard. So these are shop glasses, and I ordered a pair of these last year for my welding classes. And I love these. That was a requirement for the class to have the Z rating, the ANSI Z87 spec. I think at the time it was Z87.1. So this is even newer. But it was a requirement for the class to have safety glasses, not just glasses, but ANSI spec safety glasses. So I ordered that pair. And I thought, there have been times where I've used my welding glasses from my welding bag on my bench. And I thought, what? While I was ordering these, I threw these in as well. And I think the total came to like $165. shipped to my door, and these were there the day after we got back from the cruise. So I have been happy with Zenni for years. I will continue to be a Zenni customer. I know there's a bunch of other companies that now do the same thing, order online and whatnot. But I just happen to be a Zenni fan. Again, this is not an endorsement. This is my personal experience with the product and with the company. And I have to say I'm happy with it. So I wanted to throw a shout out there that came through in a pinch. Because nothing is worse than somebody who wears a pair of glasses and the glasses get broken and you're stranded looking like a nerd with a Band-Aid or tape on your temple or your bridge or your whatever. So this was cool. That is it for tonight. Thanks, Zenni.